It's ICTV, the Tenya. The Festival of Samhain's taking place here in Jacksonville, Florida. And I'm at the Annie Little School. School number 4, the Devil's School. Numerous rapes and murders. All kinds of rumors happen about this place. It's supposed to be really scary. But I've yet to see anything creepy. Alright, the Tenya here. It's our Halloween edition. We're with photographer extraordinaire Neil Rue, a guy that we've been checking out for a long time. We want to bring him here to you. Neil, how are you doing?
Oh, pretty good today.
All right. You specialize in fetish, gothic, adult, erotica, whatever. How would you describe it?
Mostly gothic fetish work is what I do.
And I think that's my personal opinion, that it's very different than most of the stuff I've seen out there. Is there anybody doing anything like that in Jacksonville?
The guys at Merger Studios, I have heard them do a little bit like that.
How did you first start doing this particular genre of photography?
Well, I did it in college as a fine art photography major. I did really dark stuff, and then I got out. I was in the Navy for like 15 years and did all this travel photography. And then I had one of my friends die. And I said, I always said I was going to open a studio. And so I did. And after I did that, I said, I'm going to start taking pictures of women. And I started doing that. And one of my first models was Chrissy Moran, who's now on the cover of Hustler. I was doing glamour for a long time. I went to a workshop put on by Ray Keough. And at the end of the workshop, I decided to go back to dark art. 6 years ago, Mike Hill said he was going to set up an internet site called Beelzebubs and try and take on suicide girls. So he got together 6 gothic models, and we had a party basically from about 10 p.m. until the sun came up the next day, of all these gothic girls around a swimming pool, and there skull and crossbones, bikinis, all that stuff, and spike tie heels and stuff. And then he just kept setting these shoots, and from there it's just snowballed. And there's more and more models want to work with me.
That sounds right, and you're the man to do it with. Now, in a little bit, we're going to see you at work with one of your models. Who will we be seeing, Neil?
This is Pandora.
Yes, with the lovely Pandora. We've seen her many times on different Neil Rue related sites, and you can check her out. And, where can some people see your work, Neil?
MySpace, One Model Place, or Model Mayhem. What happens is most of the shoots with the gothic models are collaborative adventures. So I get a hold ahead of time to go, okay, what do you want to work with? What kind of props do you have? What ideas do you have? And that way we can work together. And a lot of the photos are influenced by the girls themselves.
Well, see, that's what I like to hear. Well, the girls aren't just like pieces of meat at Neil Rue Studio. You actually work it together. And it's not just a girl, a bimbo sitting there and taking off her clothes.
No. That's really why I got away from glamour, that type of thing. All the goth girls are very intelligent. They're very creative. They have great costumes, and we work good. And you can also get 2 or 3 girls, gothic girls, together, and they work great. You can't do that with glamour girls. It's a catfight. Normally, there's a few things I tell people. I tell the models, and that is that most people have poor composition of their photos because everything is straight up. And this is a guy, tough, kick your ass.
Right.
And you don't want that. With a girl, anything they have 2 of, they have to have a different planes.
Right.
They have 2 eyes, so their head and shoulders be tilted. They have 2 shoulders, one should be lower than the other. They have 2 hands, one should be higher than the other.
Yeah.
And you never center anybody in a photo. That really makes it cool.
Tenya here, ICTV. We're here with Neil Rue again. That was a blistering photo session he had with the sexy Pandora. Neil, you want to plug some stuff you got coming up?
Yeah, I have a gallery opening coming up at Home Elements. It's a gallery about 2 doors down from Club Eclipse over on St. John's and Herschel. And that's to coincide on November the 11th is Saturday night, which is the goth night at Club Eclipse.
What time will that be opening?
My gallery's going to open 7 till midnight, and the Gothic parties over at Eclipse usually start going about 11.
Well, show up early anyway so you can see what's going on, because Neil's worth it. He's got a lot of fantastic shots. He did some great stuff here today. I know you'll like it. He was kind enough, and Pandora was kind enough to bless you on this Festival of Samhain here, Halloween, as to you unenlightened folks. ICTV bringing you the underground of Jacksonville that you don't see anywhere else. Thanks again, Neil Rue, and thanks, Pandora. We're out.